To not just talk about the forecast this morning, she is going to talk about summer reading options.
Yes, I've got your book forecast.
Yes, there we go. Let's call it that. So you've been checking books off your list all summer long. She has a goal of reading 100 this year.
Yeah.
Which is such a wonderful goal. Like, hats off to you for
I'm
even
on pace
trying.
right now.
You are?
Yeah, I think I'm one book ahead of pace right now.
Excellent.
So we'll see how the rest of the year goes. You know, you never know. Things can get busy.
And summer is a busy time, you know, but traveling and whatnot, you have a long commute in the car. Yeah. She can listen to audiobooks, and then also on the airplane, maybe is a good time too to read a book. Yeah,
you'll probably notice a difference. If you were with us the last time we did this, I had a stack of books here, but this time around, I've been doing so much Kindle because of the traveling, and so I don't have any of the physical books that I wanted to recommend to you. So
these are all electronic.
Yeah.
So she has 5 options for us that she's reading just in the month of July. Tell us our first one.
Okay, so the first one is for sci-fi lovers here. This is Sea of Tranquility. So if you saw that HBO show, Station 11.
That's right. This is based off of that series, right? This
novel? It's a different book altogether, actually. So it's interesting. So she wrote Station 11. It's about a pandemic. She wrote it back in 2014, I believe. And then, of course, last year they made it a TV series. It was very relevant to a lot of folks. Well, she's an amazing author. Sea of Tranquility is the new book, and there's a little bit of a pandemic piece to it, but it's more about, well, it's about a couple of different things, and there's a time travel piece to it. So there's a lot of different things, and it makes you think, but there's definitely a sci-fi spin on it. So a thinker with a little bit of nerdiness, I guess. That's something you like. I love that book. That was one of my 5-star books this year, and I'm a pretty tough critic, so a 5-star book is hard to come by for me. So I love that.
And what is your opinion on length? Do you care about how short, long, size of font, etc.?
No, I don't care at all. That one, it was on the shorter side, especially when you think about sci-fi. You think about those big tomes, you know.
Right.
That one was nothing like that, so a little bit shorter. But I also have, you know, a couple other short books too. So another one that I did on audiobook here, this is One Italian Summer. This is a romance novel, and the thing that I love about this is if you liked Gilmore Girls, you are going to love this book. Lorelai, Lauren Graham is her real name, but of course Lorelai, everyone knows her as. She reads this book, and you know what I did when I did the audiobook? Because they talk so fast in Gilmore Girls, I just increased the speed of the audiobook, and I felt like I was watching a Gilmore Girls episode. So it's very interesting. It's about a woman who is very close to her mom, and her mom passes away, and they were supposed to go on this Italian trip together. So she decides to go by herself. So a little bit of discovery, and then a little sprinkle of romance, of course, you know. So a very good book.
And emotion, I imagine.
Yeah. Very emotional, and Gilmore Girls was just like that, where it was a little bit funny, there was a lot of self-discovery, a little bit of romance, and then some emotion. So
that one sounds like that's my pick, but keep going. Number 3.
Okay, so the next book that we've got here, we have The Maid, and this book is a mystery. This one, it was so highly anticipated that before it even came out, it had been optioned for a movie. And Florence Pugh, who's in, oh my gosh, everything right now, she is producing and starring in this. So, but the book itself is one of the longer ones probably on my list today. And it is about a woman who is a maid in a hotel, and she's very meticulous. And a murder happens, and I'm sure you can tell that a meticulous maid coming across a murder scene, well, there's a little bit of drama there. So a really good book, a little bit of humor in it too, not like laugh out loud humor, but just kind of like a oh haha kind of situation. So a good one there too.
Does she end up being a suspect?
I don't know.
Audrey, that does sound like a good movie.
It is a good one, yeah, and I think the movie's going to be amazing. And Florence Pugh, I mean, gosh, she's going to do great.
Oh, cool.
She seems to really like the books into movies. You know, of course, she did Little Women, and she did some, you know, the Marvel thing. So she likes comic books into movies too. So excited to see how she interprets it.
Okay, cool. Was that number 4? We have one more, right?
I think that was number 3. I don't know. I've lost count. I'm better at reading than counting. Here's a look at our next one. I like to include a little nonfiction when we do these book segments. So this is The Hidden Life of Trees. I am a big tree person. I love facts about trees. This is nonfiction, but it kind of reads as a narrative. It's very engaging. He's thrown a lot of facts at you, of course, but Peter Wohlleben, who is, he's written a lot of good books like this that make science and kind of overarching scientific themes really easy to understand. Hidden Life of Trees. So that's what I'm reading actually right now on my Kindle, and it's really soothing. It's a good bedtime read. It's not too boring. I'm not saying it'll put you to sleep. It's just his writing style is very nice and peaceful. So you'll learn a lot about trees and have fun.
I like the title of that. I feel like trees are their own, literally living creatures. It makes sense that they have a little hidden life that humans don't know about.
Yeah, and from the first page you learn so much that you probably didn't know, and it's fascinating about how they communicate with each other.
Cool.
And protect each other. Yeah. So another thing that I'm trying to do this year is read more classics. And this one I'm recommending because, of course, Netflix just came out with a movie based off Persuasion, Jane Austen. Now, this movie, the people who love Persuasion don't necessarily like the movie because they put a lot of modern speak into it. They kind of made it the language more 2022. So they use a lot of our lingo. But I watched the movie and I thought it was funny. So now I have to read the book. I'm going in maybe the order that will make people happier is watch the movie, then read the book this time. Maybe it's one of those situations. So this is the classic that I'm recommending for this month because of the new book, or the new movie. And it has Dakota Johnson from 50 Shades of Grey. So apparently she also loves to do movies that come from books too.
She does, yes. That was a fantastic lineup. It was a great list, Jacqueline. Thank you so much for all of those recommendations. And if you missed anything, just reach out to Jacqueline and she'll
let me
be
know
able
what you
to
think of those books if you read them
if you've already read them, right? So we know that